All right, guys, well, I'm back today with a brand new EDC light from the company BORUIT, the EV10 rechargeable EDC flat flashlight with front heads and a side illumination COB light that has a multicolor capability, strobe effect, and a ton of other cool specs and features. Now, this light has an RGB light on the side that you can cycle through with this secondary button, and the main head can either run one floodlight or one spotlight, or a combination of both for a turbo mode. You also have a USB-C charging port located at the bottom of the light that allows you to charge this up with ease. And then you've got a clip on the back which allows it to be clipped to the bill of the hat to use it as a headlamp. Now, this is pretty cool, and it's a new offering that I saw on Amazon, so I decided to purchase it myself. It arrived, I've been playing with it for a couple of days and have a pretty good understanding and opinion of the light, so let's talk about it. The first thing is it's $32.99, but right now there is a 15% off clickable code on the Amazon link, and I have no affiliation with BORUIT, so I don't know how long that's going to last, but it drops the price to about $28 with free Prime shipping. To turn the light on, you will double-click the power button, and it goes right to turbo. If you utilize the turbo, you can get 1100 lumens out of there. Now, you long press to turn off that light. And if you want to turn on just one of the lights, you long press and it remembers the last setting you were at. Now, you'll see the green indicator come on, and that is going to be a battery life indicator, which is pretty cool that they've incorporated that in. Green means good, red means you better charge it. Now, once the light is on, you can see that this is going to be the floodlight version with no direct center spot, but a real nice diffuse light. The other cool thing about this light is it's got a magnetic base, so you can stick it and use it as a work light or an ambient surrounding light in case the power goes out. If you're wondering what I stuck it to, this is actually a 704 gear sliver, my own knife company. This is going to be a quick shameless plug because today's video is sponsored by me, my knife company. Coated D2 steel, completely reversible pocket clip, textured G10 handles, available in both black, green, and FDE with a nice flipper on there. A really good slim gentleman's folder, perfect for EDC. These generally sell for $30 with free Prime shipping. We dropped the price to about $22.99, the cheapest we've done on Amazon in a very long time. Good opportunity to snag one of those. Now back to the light. As you press the button, it actually cycles through the modes, and then it will switch over to the spotlight or thrower light, where you can see a very nice hot center spot that throws the beam for a distance. Click it again and it will dim it down. One more time and it dims it down to the lowest setting, and then it switches back over to that more of a floodlight style. Again, it remembers the last setting you were on, so if you wanted a high beam thrower, you long press to turn it off, long press to turn it back on, and you're going to get that same thrower beam, so pretty convenient. Now, if you want to use the COB light on the side, you long press a secondary button, it turns it on, and then you can cycle through those modes. You've got high, and then you've got low. Again, really convenient if you're utilizing this as a work light or a reading light, you've got some light right there. Now, the other cool thing about that is you can long press and turn it off, long press to turn it on, or you can double click while it's on there and switch to the color mode. Every press cycles through the different colors, and you can see all of the different color options available. Now, this is where it gets interesting for something like a bike light or a work light or emergency light. You can double click at this point, a little bit slower, and then that actually cycles through the different modes. So you'll see that this one is, sorry, I gotta get it just a touch slower than that. That's the only thing it takes getting used to. The double clicks are a little bit slower than usual. So you have this more of a chasing effect on there. Double click it again. And then you have a really quick chasing light, which is pretty cool. Double click it again. And then you have a kind of like RGB color pattern. And then you can go back to the white. Now, again, when you're long pressing, you can turn it back on, double click, get it to the red. When you are at this point, you can actually triple click it for a red and blue flashing alert strobe. Now, for me, I wouldn't use this, but if you're in law enforcement, hey, that might be cool for you. And it's always nice to have this if you're walking along the street at night. Maybe you are in a biking situation where you're going down the road, and you want to utilize this as kind of like an alert strobe for the cars. That's pretty convenient. In summary, this is a pretty cool light that allows you to have a lot of different options, especially at the price point of about $28. A lot of the flat flashlights with all of these specs and features can climb well over $40 or $50 for lights this size, so to see a light for half that price is pretty cool. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below if you would consider grabbing a flat flashlight, and if the BORUIT speaks to you. I want to hear your thoughts and opinions. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.